guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Njoki Maina, and I am back again with another video, just like I never left. Thank you for keeping it tuned at Njoki Maina. We are at 2,700 subscribers. Let's get to 5,000. Let's get to 5,000, and I'll keep this going. Like every time, I'll try to post as much content as possible. So today, as you can see, we are going to talk about the application of Schengen visa, especially for people living in the UK or living in Australia, Canada, or the US. If they need to go to any Schengen country, which is the European Union countries, how to do the application without paying anybody any penny. So keep it rocked. Let's do this. Before we continue, make sure you hit that subscription button, like, comment, and share. Share the video to anybody that you know they really love to travel, but having a visa, it's not easy. So stay tuned. Let me tell you step by step on what you need for the application and the requirements and the process and how it goes. First, we are going to talk about the requirements that you need for you to travel to any Schengen country. I'll talk more today about people living in the UK. Either you're a student or you're working in the UK, or you have, I think if you have indefinite leave to remain, you do not need to apply for a Schengen visa. You just need to book your flight, and then, I don't know, you pay for ITA or something. I'm not sure, because today I'm talking about something different. So all you need, things you need to have, is your passport. That is number one. You need to have a passport, and make sure that when you're doing the application, you have a valid visa, either in the UK, Canada, or Australia. Make sure you have a valid visa before you do the application, because you don't want to go and expose yourself. That's what I mean. So have a valid visa. Either you have a student visa, you have a work visa, you have a fiancé visa, all those different types of visas. Make sure they're valid and they're up to date. Number two, you just need to bring a passport photo size that you can take anywhere in the shops, corner shops, supermarket like Asda, and everywhere. So you'll need a passport photo size that is recommended by the consulate. Number three, you'll need a cover letter. Cover letter is a letter whereby you'll be explaining your itinerary, like what you're going to do. If you're going to France, you're going to this country, what are you going to do Monday to Friday? You're going to light. It's like explaining the whole trip, what you're going to do, places you're going to visit. Monday I'll be here, Tuesday I'll be there. That is the cover letter. I'll put a sample of my cover letter that I used for France for you to copy paste or try and use the same cover letter. Number three, you'll need hotel reservations. You'll need to have a hotel booked to show that you have an address of where you're going to. If somebody is inviting you, they should give you their address. So if you don't have any invites and you're doing a tourism Schengen visa application, you'll need hotel reservations, where you can go on booking.com, look for a hotel, book a hotel that you don't have to pay anything, and a hotel that has a free cancellation on the site. So you can use the bookings, and then when you apply for the Schengen visa, when the visa is there, you just cancel the hotel and go your ways, because again, we just need the hotel reservations. Number three, we need flight tickets. You need to show that you're going to go to either of the countries you're going to and from. So you need your flight tickets booked. You can choose to go with the real flight tickets, ama you can book dummy tickets. There are many dummy websites where people book just flights, and they're going to give you flight tickets either from London to Paris, to Spain, to whichever country. You can go to the website and book a dummy ticket to show that you have a flight booked for you to move from one country to another and to come back to the UK. That is another thing that you need. If you're working, you'll need a letter from your employer. If you're a student, you'll need a letter from your university. This letter shows that you are on holiday, you're a permanent employer, you're a student, and explains that you are on leave and you're going for holidays. It's just a confirmation that you're really working for this company and you're on holidays or you're traveling outside the country. So if you're a student, you'll need a letter from your university, and if you're employed in the UK, you just go to your HR and they're going to plot you the letter just to prove that you're working with the company or you're studying in that university. If somebody is inviting you, you don't need this letter anyway. So, but it will be good if you prove that you're working in the UK, just to show that you're going to go to that country and come back. That's all they need to confirm. The other thing you'll need to do is you'll need to bring, previously, if you're living in the UK, we used to have a BRP card, which they are going to expire by the end of March, 31st March. So we will no longer use the BRP cards, but we have the e-visa. So you'll go to your e-visa account. I think by now everybody has an account with the e-visa, and you can print the immigration status. Your immigration status, the front page that has your photo and explaining what type of visa you have and when it's going to expire. You're going to print that page, and also you're going to print the page with the share code. That's the thing that you'll need to prove your immigration status. So number 3, you'll need pay slips. If you're working in the UK, you'll need pay slips, 3 months pay slips, and you'll need 3 months bank statements. So if you're a student, I don't think you need pay slips, but you'll need a bank statement to show that you have money that can cater for this trip. So you can give 3 months bank statement with your bank, and make sure that the last statement of you submitting the bank slips has money in the account, like you have around 1,000 and above pounds in the account, to show that you're going to cover for the trip and you can afford the trip. And if somebody is sponsoring your trip, you'll need them to submit their bank statement, and the last bank statement should have money in the account. Preferably, if you're going for 1 week, just have like 1,000 and above in the account. So another thing that you'll need is a medical insurance, which is very, very important. You'll need a medical insurance that will explain that you are covered for any medical emergencies when you're outside the country. Make sure that you have one that is covering like 1 year. So for me, I used a company called Coverwise. They cover USA, Australia, Europe. So you can pay 1 year. It's not too much expensive. It's like 26 quid. So you pay 1 year cover of your medical insurance. Make sure that when you're doing the application, if you want to travel in March, make sure that your medical cover starts in March and ends next year in March, so that you get a longer period of your visa. Because if you had a coverwise, maybe medical insurance before, it's not expired and you use the same but has few months to expire, they are not going to give you any visa longer than your medical insurance. So that is a tip that I've given you. So you just apply for the medical insurance cover. Coverwise is a very good company, and you just apply for it and you get it instantly. So those are the major things that you need to have for you to do the application. So step number 2. So after gathering all these documents and making sure that you've gotten everything that we've talked about, now this is the process of you doing the application. You're just going to go on your Google, go to your Apple, whatever search you're going to use, Chrome or Google search, depending on the countries that you're going to to go to that website and write Schengen visa application for France. When you search that, it's going to bring a lot of VFS. It's going to bring the France process of applying for that visa. It's going to bring Spain process of applying for that visa. It's not like a process. It's like just filling up an application form in that VFS, in that account. So you're just going to create an account, and then you're going to fill in the application form. Mainly, the application form will have questions of your personal details, your name, what you're doing in the UK, date of birth, blah, 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 all those things. And then it will have, the major thing that it has is the address of where you're going to. The address. So you'll need to have that accommodation booked, because that is the address that you're going to use. So mainly, you just fill in the application form. It is more of the personal details. And then when you do the application form, when you finish, it's going to give you a reference number. So this reference number is what you're going to use to book for your biometrics. So this is where most people, they are afraid to do the application, because they think it's not easy to find the dates. But it's not, you cannot find the dates without having filled the application form. You'll just need to do the application form, and when you're done, you have a reference number for you to go and book for an appointment for your biometrics, whereby you're going to go to, if you're in the UK, there are 3 stations. That is London, TLS, London. There is another one in Edinburgh and another one in Manchester. So, of course, London is going to be so overpopulated. You know how London, most people in England will go to London. Maybe those in the south or wherever, they'll go to Manchester. Try to see which one is close by to you, and then you can look for dates in the 3 of them and see where are the dates available. So using the reference number that you got, you're going to go to the VFS office. They used to call them TLS, but now they changed. They're using but still in the system at the moment it's TLS. So you go to Edinburgh, you put in your reference number, and then it will say book for an appointment, and then it's going to show you the dates, because the dates will appear according to the Schengen country that you're going to. So I think at the moment there are 26 countries, but try to apply with the countries that are generous, people that will not ask for too much. So you can try with Spain, you can try with France, you can try with Netherlands. Those are the 3 countries that rarely will people get denied the visa. So make sure you do that, and you'll get the appointment date. And when you get the appointment date, everything that you collected for your application, you'll need to bring it with you. That's all how it is. It's easy, it's not so hard. So that's the major process 1 of doing the application. I think I'll do another video explaining on how to do to fill in the application form and how to get the reference number, and then we're going to try and see how to book for the appointment. But I think I've really explained how it's supposed to be, and it's not too hard. So don't go paying anybody to do the application for you. You can do it yourself, and the visa will be out within 2 weeks, maximum 2 weeks. So when you're doing the application, another thing to note, sorry I forgot about this, if you're doing the tourism visa, you can choose either single entry visa or multiple entry visa. So I would advise for multiple entry visa, because it means when you apply for this multiple entry visa, it means you can go to France, you can go to Amsterdam or wherever places that you applied for, come back to the UK and go to another country. But if it's a single entry, it means if I applied for Spain, when I enter Spain, come out, I cannot use the visa again. It's not valid anymore. So we choose to apply with a multiple entry visa. And on the cover letter, I'm going to attach a sample. You're going to explain you're ambitious. your ambition, you need to travel to these European countries. Just try to explain yourself. Tell them to give you more days so that you don't have to keep applying for this visa. And if they're generous enough, they're going to give you even 1 year. There are people that are getting 1 year, but don't expect 1 year with the first application. At the first application, they can give you specific time that you applied for. And then on the second application, they'll give you like 90 days, which is like 3 months. On the third application, they can give you 1 year. Imagine having a Schengen visa 1 year and you can travel anywhere. Anyway, enough of the apping. I hope I've done most of the talking and I've explained in a simple way on things that you need and how you go about it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I have answered all your questions in a simple way. If you have more questions, drop them on the comment section. I'll put them there, and then on another video I'm going to show you on how to do the application. I'm going to drop the cover letter, or if you need the cover letter, my Instagram is Njoki Maina. I'm going to drop a cover letter sample for you, and you can copy paste, you can change a few things and just do the application. So thank you guys for watching. Till next time, bye bye, bye, ciao ciao.